Okay, so my ATV accident video prompted me right away, it reminded me right away of the time of another friend of mine, another person I hang out with. We would go ATVing too. And not just that, but she used to. She lived on a farm, like with her parents. Well, we were still in high school. And we would take up the four wheeler and stuff and UTV and all that fun stuff, all up in the hills in the back of their home, and it was so much fun. She was a crazy driver. We never got into an accident like that, but she did make me fear for my life several times, even though we never crashed or never even almost crashed. Her driving scared me so much, just with the four-wheeler and a UTV and things like that. Even though I didn't die, it felt like I was dying. Even though afterward I was like, that was so fun, let's do it again. The whole time I'd be like, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? And as soon as you get off, you're like, that's why I did it, because it was fun and I didn't die. And as soon as you realize that you lived after you've done something exciting, I think that's when it sinks in that was fun and you want to do it again. But this, although we've had many of those adventures, she, in their barn where they keep their four-wheelers and their UTVs, whatever they have in there, their farm equipment, her parents had bought a new riding lawnmower. And we're stupid teenagers, so we're like, let's ride the freaking lawnmower. It's one of those really BA lawnmowers that can go really fast, and it's for cutting large tracts of land. So she's like, let's take it out. I can drive this, even though she had never driven it. But she figured it out, and she was telling me to sit in the front where, like, there's the seat, and then there's the front, and it was flat, and it was big enough, literally, for me to sit in. So I was sitting in it. She's like, don't worry, I won't go that fast. Let's just do it. It'll be fun. I'm like, sure, as long as you promise not to drive like a maniac like you do with your four-wheeler and things like that. So we're riding around. We're just going around the lawn. Like, we're not going to go up in the trees and the trails, like, with a lawnmower. That'd be weird. But we're just driving around the lawn, going down by this pond, and little things like that. We rode it for like 5 minutes, and then we're like, okay, let's go put it back. It was just a little fun giblet of time we wasted riding a lawnmower for no reason. So we go to put it back in the garage and park it where it was parked. And as soon as she stopped it, like, she stopped it in such a way, it was like so abrupt that it like made me put my foot down. Made me put my foot down to catch myself from falling. And, well, she's kind of a perfectionist in the fact that she's got to park it perfectly. So she backed up, and she backed right up onto my foot, and she had, like, set it there. Like, that's, okay, now it's perfect. This is where I'm going to park. And I'm like, get off my foot! Oh my gosh! Like, I freaked out. It was still on my foot, and she, like, wasn't getting it. She's like, what? It's on my foot! It's on my foot! Get it off! And so she had to move it, and I didn't break my foot or anything. Again, I've been so fortunate this way, like, knock on wood. But I didn't break my foot or anything. I had gotten a bruise, a little bit of scraped skin on top. But honestly, it was no big deal. But my ATV, four-wheeling accident, stuff like that, it reminded me of the time that I got my foot run over by a lawnmower that my friend was riding and driving and operating. So that is the time that my foot got run over by a lawnmower, and I hope you found it a little bit entertaining. And also just learn from it. Don't ride on lawnmowers like a stupid person. Don't ever. Just don't do it. Let me know what you think in the comments below.